are live.
Wait, why?
Yeah, we are.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope I got the audio right.
Well, it is 8 o'clock.
That's 1 minute past, I'll be late.
Yeah. No, no change there then.
Oh, we're
ha-
getting better though.
Hashtag blame Aiden.
Hashtag, we're on freaking time, all right? I don't care. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Super SAVS Show, where we talk about nonsense for an hour and you guys listen. Am I incorrect? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Kind of like very accurate, to be fair.
We should call it. We should rename it to the Super Awesome Variety Show because we rarely talk about vaping, but we do sometimes. I do want to mention that we got.
You were late. Mike's dad says we was late.
Oh, whatever. No, your watch is slow.
Yeah, it's because it's a sundial he's using.
A sundial.
Your watch is too fast, Andy.
Somebody needs to wind up with Stonehenge.
Okay.
Sorry we're late, Pops, but you can get to fucking. You're going to try and fucking ground me.
What?
You're in for a spanking, Michael.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about some stuff today and some things.
I can hope so. It's going to be a long hour saying fuck all.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say that speaking of vaping, I'm actually thinking about getting a damn Boost Plus. We got them in the shop, finally.
Fuck yeah.
And that thing looks really, really nice. The one thing I would have to say about it is that it doesn't have a USB-C, and that disappoints me.
Why?
Because I like USB-C.
You've got an external battery charger.
We'll go for the Pro.
But wait, does a Pro have USB-C?
Yeah.
Is a Boost Pro?
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that. Wait, what? There's a Boost Pro?
I have to look for that.
There you
go.
Is it good? Hey.
Yeah, it's all right. It's the first Boost I've had, so we're all right. It just take the Pro and the normal Boost pod, but the pod doesn't fit them. It's got new coils as well, so you can go a little bit higher. It goes all the way up to 100 watts. Type-C charging.
Fuck 100 watts.
Interesting. I like that style mod. I like the smaller mods now. I'm so over the whole tank and mods thing. Just like compact design.
The only thing is, Nick, like you won't get it in for another 6 months.
What you mean?
Well, you took 6 months to get these in, no?
Well,
yeah,
for the shop, yeah. I mean,
they're out of date now.
To be fair, I honestly don't know if my boss knew that he was buying the Plus because we've carried the normal Boost for the longest time now.
What the fuck?
And I don't think he knows that it's the Boost Plus that we got in. But either way, we got them, and I have them in the shop, and I sold a couple the other day, and they look really nice, man.
Do not get the black one. Get the gunmetal grey one if you can.
Why?
That's why.
Yeah, but they're all going to do that eventually.
The grey one won't, or the Aurora won't, because they're anodized alley. But this is painted.
Paint jobs never last.
Nah. Well, at least they ain't like the first fucking Alien.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because the first batch aliens weren't bad. The second batch.
It was the second
shit.
batch, the rushed out batch.
Yeah, they were the ones right before Christmas that were shit. It was the time in between the Chinese October holiday to Christmas that they rushed a batch.
It was the time where they thought, oh, fuck me, we've sold a lot of them. Let's rush another batch out before the New Year locks down.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the ones the paint was still wet on?
Probably. We were like that.
That's what it felt like.
Oh, Alien.
Yeah, but they also came out with like 17 new color styles. So it's like, oh, well, we got purple with speckles. We've got black and silver, black and red, black and green, black and gold.
No, the speckles wasn't actually speckles. It was missing paint.
Yeah. They just rolled it across something and it took the paint off. But yeah, those things ended up with no paint in a matter of, I want to say, like weeks. I think I saw one that was pure silver. God.
But on the flip side of it,
but if you think
there was aluminium, so you could polish them right up.
True, and you could clear coat them if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
But we look back at that now and go, man, that was their heyday. That was like when their mods were actually like halfway decent, and then they just went.
TFV8 had copied everything.
Well,
or TFV Ford. Fucking hell,
I don't know why
TFV4.
they kept coming out with different series. Like they didn't have to. There was nothing's going. Oh, we need to push coils further and further. No, we did. No one wanted that. I don't know. All I see is.
I'll still say the last decent smock mod that came out was the X Cube 2.
SQ2?
X Cube.
Oh, X Cube 2. Wow, I can't hear today apparently.
Is that the one where the whole fucking side was a fire button on like a triangle?
And it had the LED strip. That was actually kind of nice.
It did have the LED strip, but you could turn the LEDs off again.
And it had the little screen on top, didn't it? Little square screen on the top. Yeah, fucking hell.
Can anybody remember the one that they came out, which was an RDTA mod? So it actually had like a swank, so it had a bottle inside it. You filled it, and then you had your RDTA, and it tipped, and that's how you filled
Skyhook.
What were it called?
Was it the Skyhook?
It's something like Skyhook.
Oh yeah.
What I just said.
That's exactly what he just said. You both are stuck
Sky
with each other then, Brett.
I thought you said Sky Duck.
It's coming back.
Yeah, Skyhook. That were a terrible.
I've never owned a smoke device yet. I don't think I ever will. Because after watching the reviews since that, when Jules started vaping and then we started to get into this kind of side of the thing, after watching everybody else's reviews of smoke saying they were shit and all the rest of it, I went, I'm not even going to buy one for review and don't see the point because it would just go straight in the bin.
Yep.
Well, Aiden, since you started the shout-outs with Darth Vapor, why don't you go ahead and carry on then?
I'll do the shout-outs, I do not mind. Let's go top, Steve Dilligaff Porter, I see a Vaping Bunny, big love, Honey Bunch. We have got the wonderful Jules Mama Vapes in as well, big love, buddy. Jay, you're in, bro. Mike Max, you're in as well, brother. Andy Summerfield, nice to see you. Tolmac, Darth Vapor. We've got Vaping Swaggins. Nice to see you, brother. Hope you're all good. The Ronsters in the house. We've got Stuart Valentine all the way from Oz. Big love, brother. Full Moon.
Total Eclipse.
Total Eclipse. Dire Thing. Nice to see you, brother. I think that's the first time I've ever said that right. UK Andy. Nice to see you, brother.
Rose.
Make sure you check out the Misfits at Opus 9 tonight. I think they've got Mr. B on, I think.
Biscuit.
All right, Biscuit. Coils by Scott. Nice to see you, buddy. Tomac again. Robert Darkin. Mark H. Nice to see you, brother. Always nice to see you. Jay Jerry. Hope you're okay, buddy. We've also got Dion78. Hope you're okay. Graham Spears. Hobags in the house. We have also got, if I'm missing anybody, I'm so sorry. Joe Cole. He played really well for Chelsea. Stuart Ayrton. Always nice to see you, buddy. We have also got Manjo. I'm going to say it like that. Manjo, nice to see you. JP Vapes, are you okay, buddy? Emily K is in the house. Hope you're all right, sweetie. I think everybody's just now talking. The bird in the nest that fell out.
What?
That's the right name, that, isn't it?
What?
Nice to see you. Puff, you sexy mofo. And that's about it.
Stuart Ayrton.
Grizzly.
He was said Grizzly.
I said Stuart and Grizzly.
JP Vapes.
Said that.
Okay.
Wow, Bro Vapes.
Did you say Manage?
God, that fat idiot.
Jenny Sin.
Jenny Sin Design.
Jenny Sin. I miss Jenny Sin. She's just popped up.
Do you know what, Aiden? You should tell him if you're fucking not doing it good enough, you do it next time. Go on, tell him.
What is up? All right, we were talking about vaping today, guys. Let's keep it going. I like.
You're
this.
Welcome.
Let's go.
I'll tell you what. I don't know if anybody's seen Vic's What's Up, but
I did.
A bill that's been passed.
Bill 62.
Yeah, and they're going to be completely stripping out the TPD out of British law by March the 30th.
Yep.
Wow.
I was talking to someone the other day. I forgot to mention it to you guys, but yeah, there's a few things that I've actually heard because I obviously work for a big corporate company, so we get a little bit of inside information first.
Well, it's now actually built. It's gone through, so it's not like where we've got it. It's actually gone through. So they've stripped out the tank sizes.
4 mil tanks are coming.
Are you not going to do shake and vape anymore?
Yeah, we are, but they all have to go for the is it the MR? What is it, MHRA or whatever it is?
TRPR, isn't it?
Yeah, but they have to be registered. All the short fill flavors have to be registered. They're allowing 20 ml bottle sizes now with nicotine in. The nicotine level might go up to higher levels than 20. Might. I can't say that's gospel. And tanks are going to be 4 ml capacity, I think.
Well, they haven't. By what I didn't see that bit with it. The only thing I saw was that they've now stripped that out, and from now until the 30th is where they're going to be
6 mil. Vix just said.
Oh,
wow!
Oh, wow!
Vacuum vaping, I see, buddy.
Hey,
that's gonna change a lot of things. It's gonna make a lot of people happy. I just can't wait to go if they do it, that we can have nicotine back in juice.
I will never have to fucking pull a bung out again.
No, then you're going to be able to get it where it's been steeped for 6 months or something like that. So, the taste, people who don't know this, the taste of steeped juice.
Yeah, and no more popping caps off and it goes...
Yeah.
Yeah, have you not noticed with some of them, though, they don't fit on there properly. So when you pop it, put your nicotine in there, go to pop it back on and tip it upside down, it's not on there quite properly. Oh, fuck. That's the worst. The worst.
Sticky bollocks.
So, good evening, fellow fatties. Ha ha ha.
Also, there was all about
well, I hope.
The packaging and the sort of look of it. You know, like you were saying about things we want to get rid of. What about things we actually want to keep from it? I hope they stay to the point of where they don't go back to using it like where it's going to go for kids. You know, like them donuts that look like chew rings. I think they should stop that sort of stuff.
I think, yeah, you're right there. They should make the packaging like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's more child friendly, but less appealing to children with all the gummy sweets on there.
More adult oriented.
Yeah. Like, I think that's a good shout there, Aidan.
If we can do it, you can do it. Just saying. It is possible to have bright colors and fancy fonts without having pictures of sweets on the packaging.
Yeah.
You can have, and without cartoon logos and all that. Like, I wouldn't go as far as like, just text and color, but
I don't think they're going as far as doing like the 50 mils, 100 mils in nicotine. I think they're only bumping up the bottle size to a 20 mil, I think, but don't take that as gospel. It's only hearsay what I've heard.
Empire has a common issue with U.S. Wholesalers in chat. He says, yeah, it's going to be annoying when wholesalers only have 3 in stock in 100 mil and customers want 6 or vice versa. Still going to need to add the shots. Yes, that is very annoying, Chris. And let me tell you, when we were out of one particular juice Nick strength, I can't tell you how many times people are just like, it's like, oh, what do you want from me? Like, we don't carry Nick shots over here.
So just say there is a 30 ml bottle. Maybe make it into a 40 ml bottle, which then you can give it an option of adding another Nick shot in, or.
No, I don't know. I think, like, in all honesty, I think short fills are a good thing. Okay, like you said, it'll be nice to have a decent bottle of something cakey or something desserty that's been steeped for a good few months. So when you get it, you're going to enjoy the full flavor and the full effect of it. I get that. That is a good thing. But I think on the flip side of it, short fills are really good because you can add the nicotine to what milligram you want to a certain degree, obviously, without diluting it and whatnot, So I think they shouldn't really do anything to change the short fill side of things because like that now is a lot of business for people. So, short fills, we've learned to live with that since fucking 2016?
So
yeah,
2017.
Bunny says, keep the short fills because shops will stop doing 0 milligram. Not fair to us that use 0 to sub-ohm. Well, over here, we stock 0 milligram. I mean, it's just pre-mixed and everything ready to go in 0. My problem with 0 milligram short fills is that they over flavor to compensate for the fact that you're adding extra PG or VG into it. So they over flavor a 0 milligram and you end up with 0 milligram that's like really intense and in your face, you have to add some form of filler to fill up the rest of the bottle.
Yeah, you have
like
to
a
add
10
another-
mil of VG or something like that.
Right.
Mm.
And to me, that's
There was-
more annoying than anything else.
But that's not a bad thing. See, if you used to have one, right, so it's just for argument, short fill, yeah. Now that there, if they started allowing different nicotine levels in that, you're gonna have to stock a lot more different levels of nicotine, and some of them are going to sell more than others, some of them ain't. Where this is a 0 milligram, and you can make it up to a 6 easily by putting 2 nick shots in there, or in fact you can make it up to an 8 because you can put 20 milligram shots in there and it makes it up to an 8, doesn't it? Just under 8.
I think it'd be good for like your mouth to lungers though, like where they can only at the minute get 10 mil bottles.
Yes, that's where it's going to be good.
So they can now pick up a 30 mil bottle with 12 milligram in it, or 16 or 18 or whatever they're using. Vic was just saying that they might have to have personal licenses for the shop, and Chris is saying that he's heard that it's like £3,000 a year, which is a hell of a lot of money.
Fucking hell, it is a lot of money.
Again, it's only hearsay. We don't know this for
Yeah. A lot of it is hearsay at the moment.
Your rent is really cheap, though, isn't it? Like, how much is it? Would you say like an average medium-sized shop would be for rent?
It depends where you are, mate.
I know, but
like we had a shop in Clapham. It was
well.
65 grand a year.
Okay, well, our rent is $1,500 a month. So,
yeah, that's $1,500.
Yeah, so it's
So they'd be if you've got a shop in London, you'd be probably paying miles more than that.
Yeah,
you got a shop in London, you'll be paying $1,500 a fucking week.
Yeah,
yeah. But I mean, but having a flat license fee though, not dependent on how big your shop is, or like I don't understand what the license fee would be for, other than just basically a tax.
Yeah, I think if they were going to do a license fee, they should really do it like you do for alcohol. Like if you've got a shop or if you've got a pub, you do it, you pay for it, you go through all your regulations, what you need to know, and then you get it, and then after 5 years or 10 years, you have to resit it and pay for it again. That'd be better. Not where you're going to pay £3,000 just for the year.
It's a fucking lot of money. It really is. But like Empire just said there to Vic, like he agrees with the licensing to extent, but it sounds like they're just trying to get a strategy out there to get rid of some of the smaller people and just let the big ones take over, because obviously the big shops can afford like that sort of money.
You've also got like my bargain booze around the corner selling cheap out-of-date juice.
Right, so they'll only be limited to like 15 milligrams.
Well, what do you think? Would it decrease the number of shops? Do you think it would kind of like make other like non-vape shops stop selling nicotine like products like that?
Yeah,
they'll be limited to a lower percentage, is what Vic just put there. So anything that's licensed is up to 32 milligram. Anything unlicensed, like supermarkets, corner stores, your petrol stations, and that will be limited to 15 milligram.
But those bigger shops could easily afford a license. That's the thing.
Yeah, they could, but then they'd have to. I don't know how it works. Is it? I don't know.
Considering Sainsbury's and all that do the high nicotine pod systems, they'll end up buying a license.
Yeah.
There might have to be certain things.
See, as well as I think Chris put it in there as well. So just say he's got one store, like he's one person. But if he had 6 stores, would his one license cover him for all of them, or is it going to be per shop?
I bet it's. Well, I don't know. Yeah, would it be the company name, or would it? Yeah. That's a thing. Don't know.
Yeah, like I said, the whole thing needs to be hammered out.
Yeah, but nevertheless, it's still we're making moves in the right direction, though, peeps. No.
Chris, they're taking it away from the tobacco regulations altogether.
Yeah.
As of 30th of March.
That's just amazing, though. It's another really good time for the UK. It is really, really good. I just hope that they keep some of the good things in it and still keep it sort of regulated, so there isn't black market shit in car boots with bathtub juice. And I think it's a really good thing.
There you go. Vic's got a bit of information there. The plan he heard was that only the shops that can apply for the licenses are dedicated vape shops, whether online or bricks and mortar. Supermarkets can't apply. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. It is, because now it's going to make people that want that high nicotine to actually go to a vape shop rather than to a convenience store.
I'm not being funny. People should be going to a vape shop anyway.
They should be, but listen, like in the time in which we're in now, like it's a pandemic, yeah. People are going out, and if they're not buying online, they will pick up a bottle of juice at your Sainsbury's, at your Asda, wherever you can get it, just because it is convenient for them whilst they're doing their shopping. We're on lockdown. They're only allowed to make so many trips. Like, it's got to be a worthwhile trip, like essential shopping. So it makes sense to get it there and then. Like,
you should have got Vic on.
Like smaller shops are struggling at the moment, and I don't think that making this license thing for them smaller shops will help at the moment. I don't think that
if
is
Vic
going to
wants
help.
to come on, I'm sure he's still got the link.
Yeah, Vic, if you want to come on, let us know, buddy.
No, fuck off. No, I'm joking, Vic. You come on, bruv. Jump in, man. I give you a penny's worth.
Decent vape shops around me. I've got 7, Andy, or I should say, Pops.
Pops.
It would be really nice though if the sort of like, you know, like business rates.
He needs the link.
I'll send it him.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
I didn't want that to sound as desperate as it came out. Then
It's my co-host. I'll send it.
Yeah, it's been Nick.
Well, yeah, I know it's buffering. It's YouTube's end, not ours.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. Carry on talking, because on the replay it stays that way.
Yeah. Don't worry, YouTube will be sorting its shit out, or we're gonna send the boys around there to go and sort them out. Fucking YouTube.
It seems to happen at this time of night.
Look here, I found the Muppets. Cheers, Bronco Monk.
He didn't pay your
Yeah,
license.
it's been
Yeah, everything's got a license fee nowadays, mate.
No, we mentioned Vic coming in, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hell no.
Hell to the fuck no.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's saying buffering. I know. There's nothing I could do. Forgot to feed the hamsters.
Oh,
It usually okay. So from my experience, it usually goes away. It usually happens.
It's a fucking Sunday, yes it is.
Oh,
I
boy.
have to put my fucking teeth back in for this.
Ah!
Hello, Beaker.
Did you polygrip them though?
I just stuck
Yeah,
some
but
chewing
what-
gum up there.
Vic, do you actually brush your teeth? And you know, like you can get that. What's it called? That
I
black
use
stuff.
Steradent. He gets one of those bags you get for your socks, ties it up, fucks them in a wash machine, gets it in the morning.
Except the thing is, I'm from Scotland, so I can't be paying £1 fucking 50 for a stupid little tube of Steradent. So I do this.
He's got an industrial-sized jug of it.
Fucking hell.
Sonic clean.
£5 from Amazon, 500 tablets.
Well, you know, like
Then you end up like that.
I'm surprised you don't just stick them in the ultrasonic, Vic.
Doesn't work. The problem I've got with the front teeth, see if you're, and a lot of denture users have this problem.
Rattles them out. Sorry.
If you're vaping on a juice that's got a lot of sweetener, like black vine, if you're like me and you vape until a dead slug forms in your coil, a lot of that caramelized sweetener impacts the front of your teeth. People who have their own teeth, the enamel, it just washes off. Dentures, it fucking sticks to it.
Oh, she look like it looks like your mouse like a blown fuse box.
Hey, what the fuck are you vaping cotton for? It looks like it's got a fucking dead slug on it anyway.
Because I'm too fucking lazy to change the cotton. That's
Fuck
what-
it.
the best thing about it is on his WhatsApp. That's what must have happened, because I kept looking at him. You know, like, yeah, it's there, wasn't it? Just black there. He looked like when our lass had put lipstick on, and she gets it on her teeth.
Fucking
And
pirate.
I'm watching his WhatsApp going, it's there. He's got
Actually,
a black
that
line straight across his teeth, and I'm thinking, I
Actually,
can't remember that being there before.
that black line was actually due to that was actually due to a £2.99 packet of Thornton's licorice.
Ew.
I like licorice. Right, okay, TPD and TRPR and shit.
Right, that's it now. Thanks for coming on, Vic. See you later. No, I'm joking.
So the original plan was 4 milliliter capacity for tanks, for all tanks in the United Kingdom.
I heard that.
20 milliliter upping of the bottle, right?
Size, yeah.
But I've been hearing things differently. One from a member of parliament down south in England, and another one from one of the members of the IBVTA. And the consensus seems to be 4 milliliters capacity for stock, whatever the fuck that means, right? But they're now saying 6 milliliter capacity for open. Now that could mean rebuildable tank atomizers. But the trouble is, stock coil tanks are also open because you can fill them up. Duh!
Even a pod's open, yeah. It's not a sealed unit,
It's a typical issue with legislation not really being able to recognize what is going on in the industry.
It's the new grey area.
Imagine a 4 mil pod system that's closed pod system.
This is why the Science and Technology Commission, which is being chaired by the Conservative Party for this year, this is why the Science and Tech Commission are going to be, as I said in the WhatsApp, they're going to be sitting with IBVTA, UK VIA, the New Nicotine Alliance, the paid off shells from fucking Ash, and a few other companies. And I'm guessing the way it works here in the UK, lobbyists don't tend to get their way in the UK. What will probably happen is the IBVTA and UK VIA will go into a fight amongst themselves to try and hammer out a plan for what's best for A, the independent shops like Chris Empire, and B, the chain stores like Totally Wicked, and of course VPZ. And I think what they'll come up with is a plan that will keep both sides happy. But I have heard that representatives from both the IBVTA and UK VIA want the license idea to go through. And the reason they want it to happen is a simple one. Most of the problems that we see in the UK, kids are using e-cigs. It's because the kids are going to supermarkets.
Yeah.
You drop down the max capacity of nicotine to 15 milligram.
It eliminates.
And you raise up the 32 milligram limit for freebase and salts in a licensed shop.
Yeah.
Licensed stores always card. Supermarkets don't.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the problem.
That is a good idea, but like I say, at this moment in time, like obviously with the pandemic and that, people are struggling as it is, and to get a £3,000, £4,000 license is going to be a kick in the bollocks. I think it'll be a monthly thing, but
I don't think it'll be £3,000. The original plan was £1,000.
That's more realistic, and I do think it's a very good idea, like you said, because it's going to eliminate them children going into the underaged, like barely 17 or whatever, going into supermarkets. Like, give me one of them e-cig pens, like, you know. I think that's a good idea to stop all that.
Because even at 15 milligram freebase, you get a little bit of a throat hit, but you don't get the head spin.
No, you don't get the head spin, but it caves your fucking chest in.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But one of the big priorities, and I think one of the reasons that the UK Parliament pushed this through is, let's be honest, things are slowly turning into a shit show over in Europe right now. Things are really looking bad over there. There is now a push from certain I don't know what the term is, parliamentarians or something over in Germany and in France, to get the 20 milligram cap and lower it to 10.
What the fuck?
That's what the push is over in Europe right now. 20 milligram nicotine cap and lower it to 10, and that's across the board.
That doesn't make any sense. Nicotine
It
is nicotine. No matter
sense.
how much is in your liquid, it's still nicotine. So what's stopping people from vaping 5 bottles of the 10 milligram a day over 50 milligram or whatever? It's like, we over here in the States have a shitload of flavor bans, but still no nicotine cap. So we could technically, I mean, if your flavor was above 50 even, then you could still sell it as long as it was on the shelves before August 8th, 2016, and you applied for a PMTA. Yep. So What's the end goal here? To
I don't
delete
know.
flavors? To delete nicotine? What's the deal?
Oh, they're calling for flavour bans in Europe as well. It's already starting to happen.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Denmark's
Yeah,
done it,
Holland.
yeah.
It's already starting to happen.
Doesn't
And
make
like we
sense.
said, where did we mention it before? Like they was pro vaping like countries,
They
very
were.
pro vaping.
But
Well.
okay. Think about it and break it down to the simplest level. That's how my brain can, figure stuff out.
Money. That's the simplest
okay,
level there
well,
is.
yes. But I'm talking more about the chemical itself, right? Nicotine, it's a stimulant. So is caffeine. There's
Yep.
been flavored caffeine everything for decades now, and now we're cranking out energy more than anything else. Like we're having caffeine pills and caffeine shakes and caffeine this and caffeine that, all with flavors, no problem whatsoever. But yet nicotine, another vice, another stimulant, is like the devil. What's the difference?
You've got to look at it, it's the same as alcohol.
Yeah.
Alcohol's the worst thing going, and we're still sitting at 18-year-olds being able to drive. I think they should be 21 in the UK, like your lot. I know they still drink at a young age, but you look at how it's marketed as well. Yep.
But
Yeah.
Like Alka Pops and
Yeah,
But
if Carlsberg done a whatever, that's other flavors of drinks companies are available, but it's
But you
just
want to
shit.
hear the real interesting thing I heard, and I got this email only 2 hours ago, and it made. The fuck are you doing, G?
Come on, interesting
All right.
stuff.
So you know that the minimum age of smoking and vaping in the UK is 18.
yeah.
Well, certain aspects of stop smoking services want to put a caveat in. If there is a smoker who is 16 or above and they want to give up cigarettes, they should be allowed to vape at 16.
I agree with.
I agree.
I think they've got to go to these stop smoking sensation places to do that. They can't just bowl into a vape shop and do that.
And
Stay
that's
safe,
why
yeah.
that's why MHRA and certain other organisations want the licenses put in place, because if a vape shop is licensed, then they can work with stop smoking services.
Right. So it's funny you should say that. With my company, I've just had to do a load of training. I've had to do practitioners training and all this stuff.
Practitioners training?
Yeah, well, I had to go on a course. Like, so the chemists, like people, like, but they have to do training, special training. Like, I've had to go through that. I've had to do that over the last week on lockdown. That's what I've been doing. I've just passed all my courses for doing that. Like, sensation service during pregnancy, during mental health, and like the practitioner general one that I've had to do. Yeah, everybody in our company's had to do it.
They must be getting ready then.
Yep.
I'm
They're
a
getting
bit
ready.
confused there. Do you mean cessation or sensation?
Whatever the fucking whatever.
As far as he's concerned, it could be a fucking C-section.
A C-section, whatever you want.
Not C-section, no. It's a completely different thing.
It could be dinner
Well,
lady.
there somewhere.
But yeah, we've had to do all that.
But all I'm going to say is, Nick,
Yes.
there's a shed at my back door if you want to move over here.
Might just
Oh, there you go.
take up on that offer. We'll go out and get some steak bakes.
You could be the second shed dweller in Scotland.
Oh,
Sorry, I can't resist it.
Wow.
well, you're the
The
first
thing-
one in England.
No cabin, bitch.
Oh, we had a big discussion of this on Coffee Talk just before this.
What
Technically,
Andy written? What does that say?
the listing is for a log cabin. Never mind. Daily Shed TV. There you go. Oh,
Things right now. Things are looking good for the UK.
Yeah, that's
Things
one
are
thing
looking
we should be like pleased with at the moment.
And
yeah,
this,
it's way better than
and-
here.
you can lay a lot of shit on the doors of the Tory party, but the one good thing about the Tory party, because they're right wing, well, centre right, and all about capitalism, they basically looked, and I said this in a WhatsApp, they looked at the TPD and they basically ignored most of it. Even though the laws were in place, trading standards picked on one or two shops to make an example of them. But you could still buy, if you knew what shop to go to, you could still buy tanks at fucking 6 mil, 10 mil capacity from Steamcrave just fine. And it looks like the Tory party's basically saying, okay, here's what we're going to do. Before TPD 3 comes in, which is going to be sometime this year, and the European Union royally shafts the vaping industry, we're going to take these laws out, stick it in our own bill, and then do that to the European Union. I think that's what they've
I'm
done.
glad we're doing that to the youth.
Don't need
It'd be
to
nice
ask
to
me. You
obviously,
voted then, Mike.
You know, obviously, people's shops are sort of size of empires. It'd be nice if they sort of like got, you know, like you get a business rate relief.
Yeah.
They could get that. The smaller shops got a relief from, but they still got the license. But the bigger companies, such as like your Totally Wickeds and stuff like that, had to pay the bigger amount because the amount of shops.
Yeah.
Because even obviously the way things are at the minute, even if it was £1,000, that's still he's got a
It's still a big
£500
chunk of
a
money,
month
isn't it?
near enough, hasn't it?
It's a big chunk of money. Definitely is.
It still is a big chunk of money.
Right now,
But like you
you're
say,
only
I
doing click and
think because like Aidan just did a good point there. Actually, I think because it's a dedicated vape shop and it's not a mobile phone repair laptop vape shop, you know, I think they should help the proper dedicated vape shops with a bit of relief like that. I think that's a good idea as it goes. But
I mean, the other thing that the licensed vape shops need to remember as well. I mean, this is going to work great for small towns like Irvine, which is where I am. There's only 2 vape shops here. One's vaporized, the other one's Prime Vapor down at the bottom end of Rivergate. But if you're in an area, whether it be a large city or whether it be a town or whether it be a village, where you're the only vape shop in a certain distance around you, you're going to get a lot of custom from Stop Smoking Services.
yes.
You're gonna get a lot of referrals from Stop Smoking Services.
Yeah. See,
So
actually, when did I do it? It was either last year or the year before. I actually, like, with one of the borough councils, it was Hackney Borough Council. I linked up with them and we provided a service. Like, we had to go to meetings and, like, we provided the service and they reimbursed us and all that. But we said we'd do free juice if they bought a kit, and they give us vouchers and we had to reclaim the money for the vouchers and that. But we worked really closely with them. And that was real good success.
That was late 2019 you were doing that, Jay.
That was good success, but the person that was running it changed roles and then...
Oh, that happens all the fucking time.
Well, what they were doing as well, you know, like them sprays you get from under your tongue and your patches and that. What they were doing was they were sending people from the doctors to stop smoking, and they got them free. But as long as you went and got actually tested in smoking, you got it free. And you used to have to go, say, once a week.
For the CO test, yeah.
So again, if they bring that sort of thing in and sort of said, right, here you go, here's a voucher for your local vape shop, you can get a pen and we'll let you have your e-liquid and you're going to stop you from smoking. I think that's a great idea. It also brings people into vaping.
But they did something similar in Scotland anyway, didn't they? It was for pregnant women.
Yeah, they did.
But if I was going to say if you turned up to the hospital pregnant, well, that's highly unlikely it's going to be one of us, is it? But if
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Less said about that, the better. But yeah, they did. They supplied vaping devices for pregnant women. So
that's another good idea as well.
Started up here. So let's see if the rest of the country follows suit.
That's a really good idea.
That's a bit bad. What Chris has been saying there, that the police have been turning up to his shop because he's doing click and collect, saying that it looks like he's open.
Oh,
that's happening.
We've had it, mate.
Yeah,
we have had it
happening up here.
The council workers have been round, the police have been round, and they all want to check to make sure you're COVID.
Yeah, but what do you want to do? Shut the lights off or something? Jeez. Like, I don't know. There's what you could do is just build like a frame for your door and have like a piece of plywood in front, and then put a hole in it.
That's what they want to do in Scotland.
Night hatches for like petrol garages.
2 weeks ago, Vic, when they changed it, that's what they want with the click and collect. Yeah. No one was allowed in the store at all.
Okay, now
They'd either had to get a hatch or something made, or they would put a table at the door and the person would be served at the door. That was it.
Outside, yep.
Mm-hmm. They already had. Chris is just saying that 4 police turned up, 2 council officers, and they had a pre-written £1,000 fine written out for him.
That's just a fucking scam. That's
fucking hell.
£1,000 fine.
Stormtroopers. I'm telling you, stormtroopers. That's what they are.
The thing about it is obviously people need to, if they're trying to stop smoking and they're vaping, then they need the vape products. So what are they wanting them to do? So an off license can stay open and sell alcohol, but you can't get your vape stuff from a vape shop.
Well, this is the argument that my company's been having as well. Like, they've been fighting for it, obviously.
They want their grant money back.
But no, you're right. You're totally right. It is an essential service for someone that's just stopped smoking, or but not for just someone, but anybody that is vaping. It's an essential service for them to be able to get their products.
I mean, there's a likes of Bunny and Brew. They can't even open in Northern Ireland for click and collect. They've got to do everything through the website.
I feel so sorry for them too, because they started it off just as it hit, didn't they?
Just as COVID hit. Yep. I think that's what Vaporized have done up here for the majority of their Scottish stores. They've just shut. They tried to do click and collect, and then when the further lockdown measures come in, the head of VPZ just went, fuck it. Just shut the stores. Shut them.
Yeah, our local one, he's been shut for about the last 4 weeks now.
Have you seen this yet, Nick?
What is this?
It's the Lost Vape Thelema.
It looks like all their other Lost Vape stuff.
Looks very much like that, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
You know, I don't know if their divisions are the same between their pod systems and their mods, but we've had a massive problem with the Lost Vape Orion, Orion Q Pluses and Orion Q Ultras batteries expanding. We had a full batch of them, like 20 odd, with batteries just already pre-exploded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the little fucking lipo packs in there.
Yep. Pushed the little doors open and someone came back and I'm like, okay, this is ready to explode. I'm going to just put that away.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Grenade!
okay, but here's the thing, right? We got those in for Black Friday and they were all the Black Friday ones. It was the
Just didn't mean it literally.
customer appreciation special where they slapped a sticker on it and threw an extra coil in the box. And every single one of those was DOA. I sold one, opened the box, tried to turn it on, nothing. Tried to turn it on, nothing. Next. I went through all of them, all DOA.
Oh, that's not good.
And when you plug it in, screen came on, said it was charging, unplugged it 5 times, nothing.
Battery's dead. Gone.
Yeah,
It's just
battery's just dead. So I'm not sure about
dead.
Lost Vape stuff, whether they have different divisions for mods versus pods, but at this point I'm losing faith in their pods. Mods are nice though.
Gone. Oh, the mods are nice.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Just don't trust anything with an internal battery.
Oh, look, Molly's.
How much wider than the Centaurus is that?
I don't think it's much wider.
Is that a dual
I was
21/7?
wondering because that's the safe frame. Obviously, the Centaurus is the bottom loading.
Yeah, the Centaurus is the bottom door. This is a C. It's a little bit wider, but not by much.
Have they spelt it right?
Thelema.
Dilemma.
Thelema.
Thelma.
Stupid name for a mod. You should have just called it the Lost Vape mod that looks like all the other Lost Vape mods.
Yeah, pretty much. But when you do something right, you don't change it.
do.
I mean, right? I mean, look at the IPV series from back in the day. They did it right, and they didn't want to change it, so all they did was little tweaks, and then they kind of lost me at the IPv4.
Well, Smock got away with it for 2.5 years. Oh,
Yeah.
it's another fucking alien chip over and fucking over and fucking over again.
Yep. Oh man, get sick of.
There we go,
looking at the
folks.
same thing.
All the rumours that I've been hearing. Some of them have come from people that are involved with the Science and Tech Commission. Some have came from MPs, but I think what the plan is going to be, I don't think the Science and Technology Commission are going to sit until after summer recess from Parliament. So I think they're going to be sitting probably sometime August, September of this year, and they're going to be sitting there with the IBVTA, New Nicotine Alliance, UK VIA, probably a representative from Public Health England, if it's still around by that point in time, and a couple of reps from the Royal Colleges. We will probably see some kind of license system pushed through, but if there is a license system, UK VIA and IBVTA, they'll try and push the fee down to as little as possible.
Good.
But there is going to be changes happening. But all for the good. For the
All
most
for the
part.
good.
Yeah, it
For
sounds like
once.
all good news.
Yeah.
Lucky you guys. We're still dealing with flavor ban country over
Well,
here.
we told you a couple of years ago to get your ass over it.
Yeah, but
Well,
you didn't want to fucking listen, did you?
Well-
You've just been offered a shed in Scotland.
Typical American, just doesn't fucking listen.
I must admit, having a shed. No, can't say that, Aiden.
Well done, Aidan. New year, new Aidan.
If that had been 4 more of them, I'm telling you now, that would have come out and I'd have got really
Wait,
in trouble.
after show, shall we? Vic, we thank you very much for coming on and sharing this insight with us. I really do appreciate it. For once, the SAVS that show actually has vape content on it. What the hell is wrong?
I know.
I know.
So your statement at the beginning was fucking nonsense.
I know. Well, and there you go. You made a
Literally.
liar out of me.
You're American. You do that yourself.
It does sort of bring that feeling back to when the TPD were coming out and we didn't know a lot about it, but it was quite an exciting time when you were thinking about what's going to actually happen when you don't really know, and it's sort of bringing that sort of feel back to me.
Yeah.
Except this time we're not shitting ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
the
no,
thing-
you're not going to shops buying everything that you can in the fucking big,
and
big
the-
bottle.
and the
that's
thing is,
bringing
well,
it.
the thing is, well, people are actually looking into it, whereas previously when the TPD first came out, the government just went, yeah, just give us a whole fucking lot, fuck it.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
though
we
they
had no
don't
choice,
have
did
it.
we?
Well, they did.
Mm.
But I mean, I think-
Germany never took all the regulations.
Oh, Germany looked at the regulations and went, 2 milliliter tank capacity? Fuck off. Well, in fact, Chris will tell you, when me and Chris popped over to fucking Hall of Vape, they were all fucking using fucking huge ass fucking steam crave tanks with the extension glass on fucking stacked mechs. They're all fucking nuts over there. They're nuts.
So it just looked like a potato masher hand grenade.
Yeah.
They
Well, I
just
didn't
can't
see-
leave it alone.
Oh,
But yeah, I think, and we need to remember as well, I think there's another reason they're doing this. The red wall, as it was called, that the Conservative Party took over from Labour. There was it was some kind of basic survey. The highest concentration of vapors in England are in the north. That's where the Tories have taken all the Labour seats. And I'm thinking maybe little Boris, or maybe one of little Boris's minions, is thinking, well, if we piss off all the vapors, they'll not vote for us anymore, and we'll lose number 10. You never know.
Hey, it all fucking makes sense, though, doesn't it? You know?
How many vapors are there in the UK now?
There's two different numbers, 3.5 million, which was the survey from a year and a half ago, but there's a couple of online sources are saying it's getting closer to 5 million now.
Wow.
And that's made a massive jump. I think if you look back into 2007, 2016, I think we're at maybe 1.5 million?
If that.
If that, hundreds of thousands. It wasn't even millions back then.
That's a massive jump.
That's a massive jump, that, isn't it?
And we need to remember as well, the UK government is the only government that said they want rid of smoking by 2030.
Yep.
This is just another way to get people off cigarettes. That's the way the government are seeing it.
Oh, logic
what they're
and
saying is
reason.
they're actually seeing it as a route that actually works.
Yeah.
Logic
Which is a
in
good thing.
government and policy making. Get the hell out of here, Vic. That doesn't exist. That doesn't. That's a myth.
You've got to think 16 years on from really the start of it all, they must be able to see that unless you've got something where you're allergic to VG, PG or something along them lines, then there hasn't been really anything that's been out where you can see that there's only been massive negative health effects to vaping.
Well, even if you have got them intolerances to PG and VG, you got that AG stuff, haven't you,
That's right.
that people can use as well now. So there's something for everyone.
And
It's not
obviously, it's
just that.
95% safer than smoking. Nobody sat out there telling you, look, this is safe, use it. But it's a fantastic gateway getting off of...
It's a safer alternative.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing as well, it's 2021. The Royal College of Physicians 5-year study should be coming out sometime this year. And the rumours last year was it's no longer 95%, it's now 98%. That's what the rumour was. So,
come on.
Oh boy, I can't handle 2% of risk. You know, I
Get in there.
I take 2% of risk just going to take a shit. Like,
In case of prolapse.
you can get that.
Sorry,
back,
Vic.
the backward.
Sorry, mate.
right when I took a drink.
No, you get the backward suction, you know, or crocodiles.
It's
You
the
never know.
vacuum. I'm stuck on the sea.
Buddy's just put about that will never happen. Government will lose way too much money to do away with smoking. They will throw vapors under the bus before they will sacrifice all the cash.
They won't. They'll just tax everything else on the vaping sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They'll just shift the tax.
You need to remember as well, how much does it cost to treat one cancer patient?
That's what I
in
was
the
going to
NHS?
say.
There you go. So there's savings there as well, yeah.
They're saving a fortune. They're saving a fortune. If they do manage to kick smoking down, the government figures say they want rid of it, but I think it was one of the guys on Public Health England. There's actually an interview with one of the guys from Public Health England on MSNBC. You can actually catch it on YouTube. And this guy from MSNBC was, well, vaping's bad. Actually, you'll find the Royal College of Physicians, which happens to be a medical board older than your country. The MSNBC guy just went, sucked his bum in and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But that guy was saying that the government either wants smoking completely gone from that generation, the generation upcoming in 2030, or they want it down to 5%. And the way that he said it was, the NHS spends a fortune on cancer, whether it be throwing money to cancer research, which they're still going to do, but it's not just that, it's cancer treatments, even though over here in the UK, we can get the cancer treatments like the chemicals for chemotherapy far cheaper than it's being sold in the United States for. The amount of people who suffer from cancer because of smoking.
Yeah, smoking-related cancer.
Exactly. If they get rid of the smokers and the cancer rates drop down even by 50% from current numbers, that offset will actually make up for the loss of taxation coming in from cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You've also got other stuff as well that you don't think about, like your teeth and gum health and all that sort of stuff. I wasn't picking on you, but
They're nice. They're nice pearly whites.
yeah, just get rid of the licorice, bro. There's all sorts of stuff, but I can see where Bunny is thinking, because obviously the government still want that money that's there. But I think because we've got the NHS, this is where the difference is between us and America. With the monetary sort of side of it, where they're still having to pay for their healthcare, really, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you don't get ill, then all that healthcare's not getting used, is it? So then the big pharma companies or whatever else aren't getting the money.
What's that, Mr. Bissett? You took 2% and you prolapsed while doing a poo. Have you got insurance? Sorry, we can't treat you.
You're gonna push it back in yourself. Oh,
There's a post over there.
By the way, there's a 100ml bottle over there, but it's only tobacco flavour.
think about it this way: 300 million people, and we have to have insurance. If we don't have insurance, we get penalized on our taxes. So 300 million people on average, I'd say, let's just put a figure out there that says $100 a person. That all that money goes back into the system every single $100 a month. I mean, that's even a low number. I've heard some numbers astronomical compared to that, but that money is just going right back in and to like the insurance companies and whatnot. Over there, you guys, it's literally the healthier you are, the better off your government is.
Yep.
And if our government was dependent on our health, then we wouldn't have any problems over here that we're having right now. Guaranteed. Because it's not about health, it's about the money.
Yeah, it's about the money. Over in the United States, they prescribe to hide the symptoms. Over here in the UK, if they can manage it, they operate to get rid of the problem.
And you saying $100 a month? One of my friends that lives over there, he pays $450 a month health insurance.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I think you
I'll
were
have to
telling me
break
about-
I'll have to break a leg or a finger over 6 months just to get the use out of it.
But can you imagine that? I think Nick was telling me about like a family insurance as well. I think that's like say 450. And you imagine sitting that on top of your rent, and then whatever else bills you've got to pay.
450. Fucking hell, my council tax not even that. That's just crazy.
And the thing is, I mean, you feel sorry for the people who, if they skip it 1 month because they can't afford to put food on the table or keep the roof over their heads, and God forbid something does happen to them, they go to the hospital to try and get some treatment, and they basically get turned away.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's shocking.
Fucking scary.
That must be horrible as well, though, as an actual, say, a doctor or a nurse. That somebody just turn up there and they've got half a leg dangling off, and then they go, right, I'm sorry, you haven't got health insurance, you're on your way out. Or if they do treat them, and then they have to take them to court to get the money.
Well, that's what happens. They do treat them. They don't not treat them.
You can't be refused treatment, but you'll pay for it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more.
Yeah. And then your kids will, or your family will, or someone's going to pay.
So there you go. That's another reason to move to the UK. Free healthcare, Nick. Over you come.
Well,
Yeah, and the thing is over there, though, I
gotta get a
mean,
green card.
it's like here in the UK, the debt dies with you, but in the States it doesn't, does it?
It moves.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. The debt goes. And it's instant, basically. Like, the second you die, the second that, coroner's report is written, the
Bang,
death certificate
bailiff's on the
is
door.
signed.
You own this
Yeah.
debt now.
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
You're joking?
There's
No,
people.
seriously.
Do you pass it on to your kids?
Yes.
Yeah, or next to kin, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. The letters in the mail already from the bank going, you owe us money.
It's a hell of a way to find out your family tree, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Puff
scary.
says
Diathin saying debt does not inherit.
I've seen it before. I've
And,
literally seen
and he also said that the tax penalty got cancelled as well, Nick.
It'll be back. It'll be back.
It's on pause.
Just wait. It'll be back. Because all Trump did was sign a executive order to that would stop the tax penalty. So next thing you know, Biden's gonna just undo that. It's all just back and forth.
That's all it is.
And
Ping pong.
there's definitely some form of like inherited debt, because I've seen
He's
it
saying
before.
it's passed to your estate. So if your children own your estate,
Yeah, okay. It's not. Yeah, right. So it's
Not directly, but
it's not
indirectly.
directly,
Yeah,
but
it still gets
indirectly.
covered. Yeah.
right. Someone's gonna pay for it.
All right, guys. There's 62 people in the chat and only 18 likes. Let's bump them likes up. Thank you very much.
Hit that like button for Vic's licorice teeth.
Hey, something Thornton's pure licorices.
Fountains, don't they make chocolate?
No, they make other stuff as well.
It's
He's
not
gonna be
the licorice, it's a chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
he's going to be.
He can't use chewing tobacco. He spit his teeth out. That's a good thing. Oh, fuck yeah. I've chipped another set.
That's a good advert for Thorntons, that, isn't it? Don't eat Thorntons, otherwise your teeth will end up like stars.
And the funny thing about it, I actually went back and watched our last show. I'm telling you what, I can't remember him having a black line across it, because I were actually going to put in our chat a bit of a joke. And I thought, I better not do that if his teeth are permanently like that.
Yeah, if you see a black line, I've either been nomming on Thornton's pure licorice, or I've been vaping the hell out of the black vine for the last hour.
Yeah, that dirty slug.
And he's been trying to get his pen to work.
Up for it again. Yeah.
So, Pud says diabetics have been known to die without insulin in the U.S. It's been known for people from other countries to sell their insulin to people in the States. This is true. And
Wow.
Apparently Trump had something that lowered the cost of EpiPens and insulin, which has now been gotten rid of by Biden.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
along with that pipeline as well.
Yeah.
The first time I went to America on a holiday, we dropped over the border into Tijuana, and I couldn't believe the amount of Americans coming through San Diego, California, and all that kind of stuff. And they were literally mobbed. The chemists over there were mobbed in Mexico because it's cheaper for them to buy their medication there than it is in the States.
Yep.
Wow.
Shocking. I mean, they're going out with literally bags full of the bloody stuff.
Anyway, gents, I'm going to bugger off. I need to head into a Zoom call.
Another one.
Nice one,
Another one.
Vic.
Yeah. Catch you later on, gents.
Thanks for sharing your knowledge.
Bye, Vic.
Bye, Victor.
Hello, buddy.
Bye.
Nick, when was the last time America actually had a president that was not old enough to be a fucking granddad?
Well, they have to be over the age of 40 odd, don't they, to be actually president?
30,
No.
32.
Yeah,
32.
it's quite young.
Yeah.
They need to put the cut-off age at fucking 60 years old.
Yeah, they're doing a Deadpool on Biden.
If you're old enough to retire, you should not be able to run for fucking presidency.
Let's see.
The thing about it is, if you have to have trouble going to the toilet and not have help people like wiping your bum and stuff, that's not going to be good, is it?
All right, can you get his mate with his mittens to wipe his ass?
Hey,
Okay.
I tell you what though, didn't Lady Gaga get right into it? She were proper going for it.
Let's see.
Is it called an organisation or something?
Okay, let's see. What?
What do they call it?
Inauguration.
An assassination.
Inauguration.
Jesus, don't start saying that. We've already got several government agencies watching the show now. Let's see. The youngest one so
Yeah.
far has been 42 years old, and that was in 1858, and that was Theodore Roosevelt.
Mate, that don't count.
Yeah, George
Okay.
Roosevelt did a lot.
What
How about-
age was he, Nick?
42 when he started his presidency.
In 18 what?
Roosevelt was a
1858.
part of the, which you watched this as well, which is Oak Island. He was a part of the thing, wasn't he?
JFK was 43.
The Masons.
They're all Masons.
They're all Masons or Skull and Bones.
So Barack Obama was 47. So in modern history, 46 was Bill Clinton was 46. So basically, that's my lifetime is 46 years old.
Yeah, but he come like an 18-year-old.
Yeah. Let's see.
Come again, no, it's toothpaste this time. You
But
bastard.
literally the only one since John F. Kennedy, 43, 55, 56, 61, 52, 69, 64, 46, 54,
Boring.
47.
Sorry.
Donald Trump was 70, and now Joe Biden's 78.
You got that right the first time, Donald Trump.
Fuck this shit. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks
And
here.
how many presidents have actually either been shot at or...
You're fucking encouraging him, Aidan.
What?
There's quite a lot that's been assassinated and shot at, aren't they, as
Yeah,
well?
that's a sore subject, man. Damn.
Stop encouraging him, Aidan.
So we're gonna change the topic and play some memes of the week.
Are we?
Memes of the week!
I was a little late on that one. Hold on. Whoop. There. Man, people keep messaging me that we're buffering. I know. All
Nick,
right.
I've just got the Hitch one.
What? Oh, the Hitch one? Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you.
Oh, God. Okay. Where did we stop last week? It was...
Laura hitting me.
Oh,
Mate,
Laura.
mate, remember the toilet from last week? It actually lights up.
Oh, it lights up. Awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Tribbles, the other white meat. I don't get it. Anyone get it?
Tribbles were little furry creatures in one of the Star Trek episodes.
Oh. Man, apparently I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
You squeeze them a bit.
This is the first year I haven't done the London Marathon because of COVID. I usually don't do it because I'm fat and can't run. This is Mike. When the veggies you're not used to.
I
make
blew
you
the shirt
gassy.
off his back.
Fucking there, Chris.
Steve says that's Mike without veggies. Well, at least he doesn't have Andy Summerfield's hairline. Anyways, and so it begins.
Oh,
There's no one on the planet that has Andy Summerfield's hairline.
Nick's just lost the Patreon.
Oh, I know. And so it begins. Oh, the coyote and the woodpecker? No, roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Well, woodpecker, roadrunner. They're all busy doing their thing. Devil shows up in church and everyone runs out but an old man. Devil says, why don't you run? Aren't you afraid of me? Old man says, nope, married to your sister. Ha ha! Boo! It only takes a second to show someone how you feel about them. Police call it indecent exposure, but whatever. Oh, that's for all you people that send unwanted dick pics, Jay.
No one sends me unwanted dick pics, thank you very much.
Oh, this is my favorite one of this week. Thou may ingest a satchel of riches. Aha! Yes, indeed. I've been saying that lately, too. I was drinking a margarita, and the waitress screamed, does anyone know CPR? I yelled, I know the entire alphabet, and we all laughed and laughed, well, except one guy. Oh. This post has been removed because it might cause offense. But wow, and it's scary that there's so many people getting Facebook banned these days. If government is the answer, it was a stupid question. Oh, that's basically, should be the title of this week's show. Brings a tongue to a knife fight. Oh God! I want to know. And he actually says might be closer to PG-14. I want to know the meaning behind some of these like old ancient artworks. Like, what the hell is what is that?
Yeah, but is it a woman or a man?
We don't know. Warning, do not swallow your bubble gum. Oh.
I love that one. My mum used to say that to me.
Why the fuck is it anal bleaching not called changing your ringtone? Who does that anyways? Come on.
Fucking hell.
What apps have y'all bought that are worth the money? Mozzarella sticks for sure, and spinach artichoke dip is a classic. Bitch, what? Wait. This person is high, everybody. This person right here is under the influence of the marijuanas. Oh, God, I haven't even seen this one. Oh, my God, did you know that barcode scan the white part of the firefly is the opposite of waterfall? Do you know creepy Humpty Dumpty? That they never say it was an egg. That is kind of creepy. We just have to assume. The letter X has more uses in math and English.
True.
You have more ancestors than all your ancestors. Don't you dare sounds normal, but do not you dare. But do not you dare sounds weird. Yes, that is very strange. Envelopes are weird. It's like here's a paper wrapped in paper that's sealed with my saliva and glue. Butter is a food lotion. Ooh, butter is food lotion. I like that. When you wait,
the last bit's a bit topical.
Oh boy, when you wait for a waiter, you become a waiter. Horses run around on their fingernails. True. Volleyball is just hardcore. Hot potato. Epstein didn't kill himself. Well, that was obviously a Photoshop, but it's true. Epstein didn't kill himself. Most embarrassing sex moment go. Our grandma walked in. Our God, that's Alabama. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Making a little brother. Can you do it doggy style? I'd rather have a puppy.
Fucking hell.
Spoiler alert, the iceberg did it. That's amazing. Half air, half water. Technically, the glass is always full. Da da da. Ooh, that's definitely an optimist point of view.
Oh, Mike, what money's that?
Doing laundry.
One with the square roll, it's Chinese.
It is.
Last time you were able to go to a bar. Oh. All our money's going to be useless by the time we get back. Officer Zucky Boy just checking in if anyone's being naughty and needs to be punished. Surprise, Chris doesn't have a 2-week ban for that one. Excuse me, I have to go and vomit. White toilet brush and or holder. I don't know how these things have caught on. Absolute agony and quite disgusting to use. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm sticking with toilet paper. You know,
That's the Gillingwater.
Yeah. Tesla cars can now diagnose themselves and pre-order parts if needed. Imagine checking your account to find out your car ordered itself new tires. I'd be sick. Be like, yeah, hey, I need oil. It orders oil. This is actually pretty cool. Mike, get on this. You need to make this right now.
Yeah.
Except your back garden is not that big, so
Nah.
you couldn't really turn. The turning radius is massive.
Good wear his cut though.
Yeah, there you go. Betty White to head up Sons of Anarchy spinoff, where the retired members use a care home as a cover for Viagra, medical supply, and Santogen smuggling. Sanatogen? What is that? I don't even know.
Sanatogen.
Oh, okay. Oh. Jay's new car.
Looks like one app. It looks like one app put together.
Jay's brand new car right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell my kids this is Mario.
That is quality.
It's a Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Man ages like fine wine. Woman aged like milk. What? Ew.
You not get it?
They stink. Ew. Men don't age
Milk
like
goes
fine
sour.
wine. Come on now. Interracial couple fuck entire nation. That's great. It has more likes than the inauguration video on YouTube.
How many fucking views it's got?
Yeah. And then he said unto Felicia, make haste with thy departure. Thy departure? I can't speak. I'm going to shut up. Looks great until Roomba's dumbass summons the devil. Dude.
What type of rug?
It's not even a rug, though. It's
burnt in,
into the floor.
Not even better.
I feel bad for
the
the next owners of that home, though. Good Lord. No, imagine that you rip up the carpet and that is underneath. So like, I'm out of here.
No.
I've got a
Get
bad.
yourself the fuck.
I've got a bad feeling about this one. Oh, he's humping his fake leg. Oh, ew! Come on. Oh, that's just gross. Okay.
Oh, looks like he's finished.
Fox and pussies.
Yeah, this is a bit edgy in America at the moment. So wait, why is the door red? Oh. Oh. Moving on. Oh.
Like, how slow are you?
Damn it. Marriage, the most expensive way for the average man to get his laundry done. Chris, it's a miracle you're still married. If I'm pretty sure he is the one that said his wife isn't in the
She's
group,
got nice
right?
ass.
Oh yeah, right. Uh-oh. The Bernie meme. There you go. Jay has now become Bernie Sanders.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, I love that meme though. It's great. Care to explain?
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock. Oh, I get it. All right, I'm gonna move on. No, this one is funnier when it's not full screen already because it looks like a video and you click on it and it goes, ah. So I ruined the joke. I'm sorry, you guys. This too shall pass. It might pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. Let's hope
Ouch.
not. No. The error is human. To really screw up takes talent, and to blame it on someone else shows management potential. See? I'm a professional, guys. I should be a supervisor of life. Don't steal. The government hates competition. Excuse me, I'm the census taker. Are you married or happy? Oh, bum, bum, bum. Why is it the Three Stooges? Never mind. Here's a new toilet for you. I pooed. Yeah, but do you reckon it requires like a software update every 2 days?
Yep, it's only Apple software it'll take as well.
Yep. And you can't use third-party toilet paper.
Use the brush.
Oh. And that is the memes of the week. So we're going to turn this back on real quick. Boop. And we're going to basically say our goodbyes because we're already 15 minutes over
John
time.
Cole. I want to keep it that way as well. We're not going to do our quick weigh-ins.
Oh, yeah. You want to do your weigh-ins?
I'll be putting mine in the group
Yeah,
tomorrow because I
18,
broke my scales.
That's not a good sign.
Lost £1 again, back down to 18.8.
Nice. Well done.
Well done.
Hey, it's going to be a process, and your body is going to take on water weight too in the process, so that's going to suck. Okay.
Okay, you fucker.
Just read it off, man.
19.3.
All
Nice.
right. Is that down again?
That is
Yeah.
down, yep.
All right, all right. Keep up the good work, everybody.
How much are you down, Stevie?
Was that 19.3? £6. 8, sorry,
Really
5.
good, mate. Well done.
Well done, man. Good, well done.
Nice.
I'm down 3.5 pounds this week.
Oh, what's the trick? You guys using the Slimming World recipes? Or?
Oh, we bought fucking scales.
Yeah.
See, I didn't, so I could tell you how I feel. I've also upped my step count daily, and man,
T2.
my feet
Doing
are
this
killing me.
don't count, you know that, right?
He changes
to be-
hands
To
halfway
be
through.
fair, I don't even
Yeah.
have it on right now, so
He changed his hand halfway through. Shit, I haven't registered this one.
So
Tell
did
you how
I-
it feels. It feels squidgy.
yeah. But my wrist is killing me though.
Watch is too tight.
No, I'm
It's going to feel like somebody else is doing it.
trying to stay standing as much as I can, and it's definitely helping. I
Nice to see you, buddy.
feel like I'm doing something at least. But yeah. Aiden says he'll update
Thanks,
us tomorrow.
Jules.
Don't forget, if you guys aren't a part of the group, the SAVS Fat Boys Club, I will link it in chat for you guys. If you want to become a member and share your weight loss journey and or recipes and encouragement, we would
Thanks,
very much
Laura.
appreciate that.
Laura's had a loss as well, I think.
Good.
Yeah, she lost. Last time she weighed, she lost 5 pounds.
Nice one.
Oh, well done.
Wow.
Yeah,
well
so
done.
I've got to say, I've really got to like give credit to Laura as well, because she's doing obviously the cooking and that. Like, she's really supporting me and getting behind me on this one and doing it herself. I know it's helping her, but it's more motivation for me as well,
Yeah.
which I do appreciate. So thank you, Laura.
You're just trying not to get hit this week.
Shut up, dickhead.
You're trying not to get
So
hit.
she does some great meals as well for you. She's been posting them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Really,
that.
really nice.
Yep.
And you as well, Stevie.
Wait, who was the one that posted the English breakfast?
Stevie.
Oh, I'm well jealous of you on that one. But you said you're skipping the black pudding?
Got to.
Oh, but it's so good. It's Steve. You posted that
Well, you're saying
pizza.
something else there.
What?
No,
Black
Mike.
pudding? It's nice.
No, Mike. I know where Mike's mind's going.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
You don't.
You just don't want to slap. The day's still young. We will get Jay slapped, even if it's on the stream on Twitch after this.
God's sake. Yeah, so if you want to see me slapped, you got to jump over to my Twitch channel.
Oh, Jay started twitching again.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna put
you've
that
got to
in
jump over to twitch.tv/JAY_LVC. Get over there. Give me a nice little follow.
I'll put a link in
Wonderful.
chat.
And you might be able to see me get slapped over there.
Probably. It tends to. Get slapped. Boop-a-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo. There you go. There's a link for you guys. Make sure you give them a follow. By the way, I'm also on Twitch. You can check me out. That was a hiccup, by the way. You can check out my channel at the link in chat as well. And you can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime. It gives you a free month of Twitch Prime. So click the button.
No, Robert, it's what normal Call of Duty.
I knew it. I heard you. I ducked it. Yay.
End of the month, I might have the zombies one.
Ooh.
Play the zombies one then.
What, for PS4 or a new
Yeah.
PC?
PS4.
Nice one. Well, I have a PC copy for you when you're ready, Mike.
Oh, so it's going to take me a while to get my PC because obviously I can't work at the moment.
Yeah. What's Whack-A-J time? It is Whack-A-J time, and it's also food time for me, so I gotta go eat something real
Jeez.
quick. And then we'll get the stream started in about half an hour. So right
Yep.
now, you can tune into the Vaping Misfits. Are on in a few minutes, so go and check them out. Always good stuff over there. And if you want to pop into our streams and show us some love and watch Jay get slapped, do that as well.
Yep.
So anything else that anyone wants to add this week?
No, that's it. Bye.
No, well done, everybody.
Well, yeah, well
Keep
done.
up the good work.
Well done to us fat boys.
Thank you, everybody in chat, all the spanners, legends, as always. Thank you very much for all the viewers. Don't forget, if you did or didn't like the show, whatever, just hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. We don't really care. You know,
Please
just
thumbs
hit
up.
one of them at least. But yeah, and see you next time.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Rolling the outro now. Just a heads up. They can still hear us, so you can say the P word.
Piss flaps.
Pro pie glow light.
Knob jockeys.
Cock jabbing challenge.
Oh, that's not nice. There are viewers.